Habit 7. Sharpen the Saw. Habit 7 is about balanced self-renewal and improvement. Instead of simply doing something and being busy as a way of distracting yourself, you actually take the time to deliberately sharpen the saw. It's protecting and enhancing the 4 dimensions of your nature: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Each of them need to be exercised and taken care of regularly. This is proactive quadrant 2 activity, and quadrant 2 needs to be acted upon. The physical dimension. The physical dimension involves taking care of our physical body, eating good quality nutrition, exercising regularly, getting enough rest, and sleeping adequately. I believe this to be the quintessential component to any type of personal effectiveness. Think about it for a moment. Your entire existence depends on your consciousness that stems from within your body. The goal of continuous physical improvement is to exercise our body in a way so that we could be strong, healthy, and have more energy to do what we love to do. It's true, adequate physical movement will make you more vigorous, happier, and bestows you with an abundance mentality. Most people say that they don't have enough time to exercise. Now, that's quite a distorted paradigm to have, don't you think? In reality, there are really no excuses. As was shown by the author of Body by Science, Doug McGuff, even just 12 minutes of extremely high-intensity resistance training per week causes a sufficient response for improved health and longevity. The fact is that if you're not proactively acting upon your fitness, then it will eventually act upon you. Eating garbage food, not sleeping enough, neglecting physical exercise, and other poor lifestyle habits will inevitably creep up on everyone, including you. The mental dimension. The goal of mental improvement is to expand your knowledge and mind. Most people stop learning after school, but that's where their life only begins. To keep improving yourself mentally, you can read books, go to seminars, take courses, watch educational programs, definitely watch my videos as well, journal your thoughts, and practice thinking skills. Begin with the end in mind and focus on the topics that are most important to your life.
The fuck? Stupid fucking book.
Another time excuse? Can't seem to make enough room in your daily schedule to read for even just 30 minutes. Take a look at all the other activities you do. How much do you watch TV, talk on social media, and procrastinate? A lot, I would imagine. Put first things first and set your priorities straight.
Well, my brother has his sword, and I have my mind, and a mind needs books like a sword needs a whetstone. That's why I read so much Jon Snow.
The emotional dimension. Renewing ourselves emotionally is about developing meaningful relationships. It's based on the habits of effective interpersonal leadership and creative cooperation. To keep ourselves fresh emotionally, we can practice emphatic listening, seek to deeply understand the people who are important to us, contribute to a meaningful project that improves the lives of others, maintain an abundance mentality, and empower others and help them find success.
Look at me, son. It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know.
No, you don't. It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
All right.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't fuck with me. It's not your fault.
The spiritual dimension. The spiritual dimension is your core, your center, that provides leadership to your life. It draws upon the sources that inspire and uplift you. There are many ways you can reinvigorate yourself spiritually. 1. Practice meditation. It heals the body, recharges the mind, and nourishes the soul. 2. Experience a sense of awe. Take a moment to dwell on the beauty of life. 3. Spend time in nature. Connect with the source of life itself. And 4. You should take the time to go through your most meaningful memories and recollect your senses. Regular sharpening of your spiritual saw helps you to practice habit 2 as well, which is about beginning with the end in mind. You can revise and evaluate your core values and never stray from the path of your purpose.
What is and always will be my greatest creation is you.
You should also consider sharpening the saw of others. Most people are constructed by their social mirror and are heavily influenced by the opinions, perceptions, and paradigms of others. This is a shame because it prevents them from embodying their true self. To become more effective interdependent people, we can empower others by affirming their proactive nature and treating them as responsible, principle-centered, value-based, and independent individuals. Because of us having an abundance mentality, we're in no way diminishing ourselves. In fact, we're making ourselves that much greater by creating opportunities to practice our own proactive nature. Continuous self-renewal is a balanced process that includes improvement in the 4 dimensions of our nature. Every one of them is important, but growth only becomes effective as we deal with all of them. As you sharpen the saw in one domain, the other dimensions will also receive a positive impact because they're so highly interrelated. Your physical health affects the state of your mind, your relationships, spiritual strength, and vice versa. Renewal is the principle and the process that empowers us to move on an upward spiral of growth and change, of continuous improvement. Action steps for sharpening the saw. Here are the things you can do for continuous self-renewal. 1. Make a list of activities that will help you to keep yourself in good physical shape. 2. Select one of the activities and list it as a goal in your personal role area for the coming week. 3. At the end of the week, evaluate your performance. If you didn't make your goal, was it because you subordinated to a genuinely higher value? Or did you fail to act with integrity to your values? 4. Make a similar list of renewing activities in your spiritual and mental dimensions. In your social emotional area, list relationships you would like to improve. Select one item in each area to list as a goal for the week. Implement and evaluate. 5. Commit to write down specific sharpen the saw activities in all 4 dimensions every week. Do them, evaluate your performance and results. These are all the 7 habits of highly effective people. The key takeaway should be that we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. Our behavior, the activities we do, and the thoughts we have all scream back at us who we are as a person. Even more so, the paradigm through which we see the world dictates our perception of it. Limiting beliefs and doubts begin to recreate self-fulfilling prophecies that confine us. But the power of choice is within all of us. We can choose to change,